Welcome to episode 16 of the series on No Man's Sky Frontiers. I've been playing this now for 15 hours. Yes, 15 hours. So if you wonder if I got my money's worth when I spent $60 about 4 years ago to buy No Man's Sky, the answer to that is yes. I've gotten it just recently. So, yeah. We're pretty good here. Alright. So I'm in my base. Let's see. Need to construct the mind arc. That's right. So we need to understand. Yeah, so this task is basically going to get us to expand our hyperdrive quite a bit on the starship. Need to do it anyways, so it's well worth doing. Once again, I'm going to keep the episode short, he says. But this gives you a bit of an insight into some of the ontology of No Man's Sky as well. So I think that's useful. So, okay. So, to craft the Cadmium Drive, that's this one, I need chromatic metal and 3 wiring looms. Now, what this cadmium drive is going to do is give me access to red systems. So there are 4 different types of systems in No Man's Sky. I might as well get going here to buy some wiring looms while I'm explaining this. So I'm going to pop into the space station. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. We've done this again. Okay. I can't land. I can't take off. Alright. So again, I'm stuck underneath a tree or something with my starship. So we're gonna have to start the game over. We'll just quit to mode select. So we're just starting over from where we started before, and I'll just this time make sure that the ship is clear before I take off in it. Still some glitches, right? You know, you're writing complex software and there's still some glitches. This glitch is new, and they changed, I think, the way they position the starship. Yeah, you see I'm right under the tree. That shouldn't happen, but it does. Really, it should find, the nearest landing pad, which is just up here somewhere, and put it on that. Of course, it doesn't help that and also too, the tree sort of bounced around a bit with the recent update. There was a period of time where when I first occupied this island, the tree was here. Then when I was building the base, the tree was gone, and then the tree reappeared again. So I don't mind having the tree here. I actually think it's pretty cool, especially the way, it sort of adds a real dimension to the base. But it creates a bit of a complexity as well, which I need to sort out. So, alright, I'm going to go find my landing pad, which I've lost. It's around here somewhere, I just don't remember where it is. Or even, I'll just call my starship to land here. There we go. Alright, so we'll take off now. That's much better. I don't remember that island being there either. That's pretty close to my base. But I still have the arrival rock. You can see there. And my landing pad, I'm not sure. Well, you can sort of see. I think there's the star. Yeah, see, there it is. So that's where I would like my ships to land, or to be when I start the game. But alright, never mind. I'll worry about fixing the base later, because I need to build a mine dark, and I want to do it in a reasonable amount of time. Alright, so let's set course for the space station. There it is. Okay, so now we're on the way to the space station. Now, like I was saying, in No Man's Sky there are 4 types of systems. There's the ordinary yellow system. Those are the ones that we can always go to. But then there's 3 other types: red, blue, and green. And they're each associated with a special type of mineral. Emerald, which is green; cadmium, which is red; and another one which is blue, indium. So, and then they also have their activated forms. Activated indium is a really valuable mineral, and we'll actually construct an activated indium mine at some point, so that I can get basically infinite money, even more money than I can from scanning stuff. But for now, we'll just content ourselves with accessing these planets. So the first of these new types of planet we're going after is the cadmium, or red planet, or red systems more accurately. The star is red, not the planet. So to do that we need a cadmium drive. So, and it's interesting, the 4 minerals of the different systems are also associated. For yellow systems, the mineral is copper. Now I'm here to buy wiring looms. But what's interesting about all 4 is, for any of those 4, copper, indium, cadmium, or emerald, if you refine it, you get chromatic metal. And you get more chromatic metal the rarer the element is, and so you get the most from indium. So they're all tied together in that way. And so that's why when I'm making my first of these modules, I'm going to need chromatic metal. Now I'm getting a bunch of wiring looms because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need them. So that's like $1 million or 1 million units worth of wiring looms. But now, you see, I can just insert the drive right here. Now let's move some things around a bit. That's the Starship exhaust modifier. Let's move my platinum down to a storage area. Oh, come on. There we go. And I'm going to move that up. And so, and I'm going to move these down here again so they're out of the way. And so now I'm going to craft my cadmium drive here. So cadmium drive, 3 wiring looms, and all the chromatic metal I can get. Alright. So now I need to find a red solar system and go to it. But let's just check and make sure I don't have anything to sell so that I can clear up some inventory space. Always an issue. You always want to clear inventory space if you can. I'm going to do I want to hang on to these or no? Let's sell them. So we've almost made back what we spent on wiring looms. And is there anything in the ship that I want to sell? Yeah, we'll sell the platinum. Gonna hang on to the gold. I'll need the gold. Gonna hang on to the silver. And yeah, that's good. Don't know if I'll ever need that much copper, but we'll hang on to it just in case I need chromatic metal in a hurry. Okay, so well, let's go search for a red system. Oh, the whole fleet decided to leave when I came out. Okay. Alright. So now we're going to search for a red system. Let's first make sure I've got fuel in the hyperdrive. Where is my hyperdrive? Starship. Launch. Conflict scanner. Where did I put it? Oops, that's exosuit. I've lost. Oh, there it is. So let's put this hyperdrive right next to the cadmium drive, and that way they'll reinforce each other by being beside each other. All right. So do I have fuel? Yeah, I have fuel. I don't have a lot of fuel. Let's maybe make some. So I'll make some antimatter. Oh, that's all I can make, right? Okay, 2 antimatter. I'll make some antimatter housing. So there's 2, and that means I can make 2 warp cells. And that's used up all my stuff, and now I'll fuel the hyperdrive with it, and we're good. Alright. Probably strictly speaking did not need to do that, but you notice I'm an opportunist. Just sort of pick away at these asteroids while I'm in the area. Alright, so press M for map. So let's look for a red world. There's one, I think. Is it? It's so hard to tell, right? Because the background color of the galaxy distorts the color of the stars. And I'm not sure if it's a red world. Whoops. It looks red. It looks more red than that one there. That looks like a yellow. That looks like a red. That looks like a green. So, and also it has that symbol. So let's go there. That symbol is the universal symbol for here's where you need to go next on your quest. So, all right. Oh, and we walk right into the middle of a battle because why not? So let's make quick work of these pirates. Oops. Yeah. All right. So I just took out at least one, maybe more than one, and I'll pick up their cargo. There's another one down there. Okay, took that one out. There's its cargo. Let's pick that up. Alright, here's one behind the freighter. So I need to be a bit careful. I don't want to shoot the freighter, because that'll just make an enemy of it. Going a bit slower than I have to here, but Okay. There he is. Got him. Alright, now there's another one. There he is. Took him out. Okay, there should be more. Yep. There's another one. So again, they're hiding behind the freighter on me. Got him. And that finishes them. So now I'm going to be invited on board a freighter here in a moment. Okay, so okay, so I've got a few milestones that I covered here. That's nice. So we have to wait for those screens to go away. You can advance through them, but I like leaving them because milestones are a bit rare.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Alright, that's the invitation to go sit on the freighter. So, where's my freighter? Oops, it must be behind me. It's always hard to find these things. The freighters are the hardest of all to... Oh, it's right here. Probably. Yep. Okay, it looks like it's on the other side of the freighter. Eventually you get used to it, but it takes a while to get used to. Yeah, see, there it is. Let's rotate and we get a better aspect here. Let's try not to hit the spires on the way in. There we go. And its tractor beam should pick me up any moment now. There we go. So here we're just checking to see about our reward. If it comes to being able to buy this freighter, I doubt that I have anything like the cash on hand that I need. Oh, and it's an S-class freighter. Now I wish I had the cash on hand that I need. But let's see what the captain says. Like, I've got 12 million. An S-class freighter will go for 10 times that or more. But he might give it to me for free. We'll see. Let's inspect the freighter. Lovely freighter. I wish I had it. No, see, I need 170 million units to buy this. And I don't have 170 million units, not even with the trade-in. So sadly, I cannot purchase this S-Class freighter. It's a bit early in the game to purchase an S-Class freighter, but it sure would have been nice. Now, this is the trade-off you make, right? If I hadn't taken that freighter, I'd be getting this freighter for free. But the odds of just simply encountering one like this are not high. But anyhow, I got to decline. So, and that's probably, I've lost my chance at a reward as well. We'll see. No, let's request the payment then. So I got almost 200 chromatic metal. That's not going to buy me an S-Class freighter, I'm afraid. And sadly, there's no way to make money while sitting on an S-Class freighter. Otherwise, I would. But, at least I don't think there's any way of making money while sitting. Suppose if I was a really clever trader and was willing to invest unlimited time, I might be able to work deals with the ships that come in here to stop, but I can't see that ever being efficient. So now you might think, well, why not just take note of where this freighter is and go out and earn 170 million units and then come back and buy it? Well, I would do that, but this guy's going to take off, and then he's going to be gone. But, you know, S-class freighters, they do exist. They're around. They're found in 3-star worlds. And this isn't even a 3-star world. How about that? So, wow. That's too bad. Normally you have to find them in a 3-star world. Well, let's at least remember this world. Kushishi. And because there are S-class freighters here. I know because I just found one. Alright. So, too bad. But now, let's find a planet with some cadmium. There's a planet with some cadmium with high sentinel activity. Let's find a safer planet with cadmium. There's one just tucked in there behind. Just a little too close to the atmosphere there. Alright, now let's have a look at it. And even the slightest movement will cause your scan to not work. That's what I found anyways. Try it now. Alright. Cadmium. Good. So we're going to go to this planet. It's a fractured planet, so this is one of the exotic planets. We haven't encountered an exotic planet yet in No Man's Sky Frontiers. I imagine it'll be the same as they all are. So there's a set of about 10 or 12 different kinds of exotic planets. And they're generally not very useful, but they have a couple of interesting features. Okay, you notice the landscape looks completely different from a typical planet, right? So these are anomalous planets. Some kind of breach happened here. There's no space stations on them. There's no fortresses, buildings, anything like that. There's no monuments. There's just these things. So we have some minerals that we can scan. We also have some plants that we can scan, even though they don't really look like minerals or plants. But, you know, we can still scan them. Still make a few units. Let's make sure I'm scanning with the right tool. I don't know which tool I'm using. Yeah, I'm using the scanning tool. Good. Okay. So, and there's one life form on each of these planets, and there it is. It's behind this thing here. Oh, it's a little bit different in appearance than in the previous version. So I get almost 300,000 units for scanning it, but even better because it's one of one. That means I found all the fauna on this planet, which means I get my nanite bonus. And it also is going to be a milestone. It'll pop up here in just a second. And let's look for the cadmium while I'm waiting for that milestone to pop up. There it comes. Now I've discovered all species on 7 planets. So, these fractured worlds and other worlds like it are pretty useful in that way. So, gold deposit, cobalt, cadmium. Okay, it's a bit of a distance. I'll just fly to it. It'll be a lot easier. Where's my ship? There it is. It takes several minutes to actually walk to it, so. But I've highlighted it. I should be able to find it pretty easily with the ship. There it is. And it's just seconds in the ship. See, it's a good thing. I didn't want to walk over those mountains. I'll just run into those mountains with my ship. Yeah, that's it. Alright. And we'll land. And out we go. Alright, so let's start mining. Oops. Alright, cadmium being accumulated. In theory, you can make your mining beam narrower and wider. For me, it doesn't usually work. You know, I'm not even sure how to do it. But it doesn't really matter. You get the same result in the end, which is a whole pile of cadmium. Okay. Now, next I have to collect living pearls. I'm just gathering all the cadmium that was here. Yeah, waste not, want not, all of that. Alright. So where am I going to find living pearls? They're under the sea. And they're inside, I think, those armored clams. So I have to find a water world. Maybe there's one in this system. Yes, there is. So, oceans are visible from space. You know, kind of like that. So let's just scan it anyways to see what's there. Oops, I was moving. Okay, we'll head to it and scan it on the fly. Frozen plasma, cadmium dioxide, and salt. Okay. So, not really much in the way of resources, but again, I'll be able to score some cash doing some scanning while I'm there. What else am I going to need for this mine dark? Glass. And the soul engine. The soul engine, right, requires 1 living pearl and some metal plating. So let's maybe, well, yeah, let's maybe make some metal plating while we're flying. Alright, here we are. And I'll put us down right near the ocean, which I guess could be anywhere on this planet. Just scan around to see if there's anything useful locally. No. Looks like a pretty desolate planet. Not really one of my favorite worlds, eh? Oh, but there's some condensed carbon. Okay, we'll land here and pick that up while we're here. Alright. We'll scan and then destroy. Alright, let's... Don't have to destroy this, I just want to destroy this. Some dihydrogen, we'll take that. Now where's... Oops, birds. That'll be worth a few 100,000. Well, only 100,000. Always good to pick up this condensed carbon because you can't buy it anywhere, so you're always running low on it. Always. So I'm even gonna pick up the dregs and then I'll blast one of those because I hate them. Alright, anything else to scan? Oh, more birds. Maybe this one will get me a bit more money. No, still only 100,000. They must be pretty common. Alright, so there's the armored clams. So we're going to go after one of these armored clams. So there's a bit of an art to extracting the pearls from the clams, as you'll see. So... Oh, fishies. We can scan the fish. And that's a rare underwater creature, I'm sure, so that's nice. Alright, anything more? Yep, there's something. That one might also be rare. Yeah, and look, here's more. Think that might get them all. And we'll scan these plants. We'll try to scan these plants. Oh, it's a mineral. Okay. There we go. Oh, and there's something else under here moving around quickly that's... Did I get it? It looks like I did. Yeah. Nice. Now, let's surface briefly so I don't drown. Okay. Alright, so there's an armored clam. There's an armored clam right nearby. Alright, let's go after this. Alright. Okay, so there's what it looks like. And you sort of have to be a bit careful, right? So we switch to our gun. We're going to get as close as we can here. And we're going to shoot it and then extract. But we have to get closer to extract. There, got it. Now, you see, if we're not successful, if we're too close and we're not successful in extracting, it'll take a bite out of us. So we kind of need to be careful. Okay. Now, is there anything else that's useful here? No, let's get back to the ship and we'll be out of the storm when the storm gets here. Good protection from storms is being underwater. The storm won't get you there. What's that? Okay. Not sure there's very much more to scan down here. What is that? Alluring specimen. That alluring specimen? Super dangerous. Alright. Okay, so we're in the ship. Let's first of all take care of our overall health by boosting life support again. Alright, now let's make this soul engine. And now let's make this mind dark. Now, not worth very much. Okay. So, now, why was I making it? Alright, objective complete. Assemble Minarch components. So, I forget what I'm supposed to do now. Bring the Minarch to Artemis. Alright, so return to the holo Terminus to speak to Artemis. So that's what we'll do, and then we'll wrap up the episode. Told you I was going to keep it short. I'm first going to go to the space station, though. And then I'll go to the holo Terminus, which appears to be right on that planet there. Which is handy. And the reason why I'm going to the space station is I need to augment my exosuit. Maybe buy some multi-tool upgrades or ship upgrades. Alright. So, first of all the tools and that are over here. There we go. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong side. Duh. Am I? Yeah, I'm on the wrong side. How annoying. You'd think I'd learn after hundreds of hours of playing this game how the space stations are laid out, but no, I still forget. Alright, so suit upgrade, so we'll pad the exosuit a bit. Now, how many? I got 2,000 nanites, so let's check multi-tool upgrades first. Let's see what he's got for me, if anything. So, mining beam module, geology cannon module. Not really. He's got a scanner module, but I'm only interested in S-class upgrades. Oh, check this out. This is an S-class ship. S-class ship's the best you can get. My ship is an S-class. But let's see if I can afford to buy this one. Negotiate the price. And I can buy it. I'm gonna buy it. Alright, so again, S-Class. We're in that system with the S-Class freighter, and now we're in a system with the S-Class ship. So there it is. So it's always nice to have an S-Class. I'm still going to keep using my Golden Vector because it's gold, and it's also an S-Class, as you can see. Right, it's an S29 plus 21. So, and this is an S19 plus 6. So mine is considerably larger in size. This one will have different stats. The damage potential is 227. The vector is 287, so a bit more. Shield strength 235 for the vector. So 232 for this. Hyperdrive range, probably not great. Yeah, 106. as compared to 153. Maneuverability, look at that, a nice 392, but mine's a 545. So this is a better ship in almost every way. The only way I can improve it really is to increase the hyperdrive range, and I'll be doing that if I find an S-class hyperdrive module. Oops. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so let's see what this guy has to sell me. Purchase upgrade modules. Anything? Starship shield module. Pull, that's it, eh? Not so good on the stuff. Let's see if there's any exosuit upgrades I can buy. Purchase upgrade modules. Underwater protection. Life support. I'm going to buy the life support. And I'm also going to buy the underwater protection. So I've used a fair chunk of my nanites, but now, okay, so life support. Okay, let's move this. Oh, E. We'll move this to the main general area. And life support module, we'll put it with the rest, and that'll improve my life support, so I'm not having to charge all that much anymore. And now the other one was the where'd it go? Here it is, the underwater protection module. I don't have enough room in my technology, so I'll just install it here. Just put it right here. See, these are, this protects me from heat, this protects me from running out of oxygen. There will also be protection from radiation, from toxic gases, from cold. So you can get a whole bunch of these, but this is good for now. So alright, so I've improved my stats a bit. That's about all I can do for now. So let's return to the Golden Vector. Now, that other spaceship, that other S-Class will always be available if I need it, but mostly I bought it as a vanity project. I just like collecting them. Well, still too close. So, let's get this Mind Arc to Apollo. So now I really can't afford an S-Class freighter, but I wasn't really in the ballpark anyways. But again, you know, once I start making some serious money by mining activated indium, then I won't need to worry about things like money. Alright. Here's the hollow Terminus. This is a new one, obviously, and on a planet I haven't been to before, so there are scanning opportunities here as well. Oh, well, that was a different way of landing. Okay, so let's do some scanning. Start paying for that starship I just bought. Now there's some health and other stuff. Don't think I need health, but I'm just gonna check. No, health at maximum, that's good. So I'm just gonna see, oh, let's scan the bird before I do anything. Whoops, don't go away. Come on. Sometimes it's hard to lock in on them. It used to be a lot harder. It's a lot easier now than it was. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to trigger a bit of an injury. So I'm still at 6 life. But you notice I didn't really hurt myself so much when I fell that distance. Alright, let's recover some nanites, navigation data, restore my shield, which really wasn't broken. And we'll pick up some nanites here and the damaged machinery. Oops. I always try to go too fast. It forces you to wait a few seconds. Time is the main commodity here. There's more navigation things, I think. Oh, maybe not.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Radioactive supercell. Oh, joy. So, that's a cave, so that'll be iodine there. Oops.
Units received.
Creatures. There we go, I hit them.
Units received.
Good, that's 154,000. There's another one. Oh, we got more birds up here.
Radiation protection. Falling. Units.
Alright, any more? I'm not seeing any. Okay. So we need to be attentive. Alright, I've still got him. Need to be attentive because while the storm is on, I'll be dropping shield protection fairly rapidly. See, look at it drop there. It's a bit of a risk going out in the storm, but I got tons of batteries, and I can recharge my shield with batteries. And the storm doesn't seem too bad, so there we go.
Radiation protection. Falling.
See, it's plenty of time. I'm not sure how many minutes I have before it goes, but alright, so okay, 40 seconds to critical exposure. So what I'm going to do now is I'll restore my shielding, hazard protection, use the battery to do that. Alright, so that should give me enough time to do my interaction with Apollo here. Or to Artemis. Oh, I thought I was talking to Apollo, but I guess not. It's Artemis. Alright.
Radiation protection. Falling.
Okay. Let's use the Mind Arc. Spent all this time getting it after all. And he's gone. So now I have to speak to Null. Alright, let's speak to Null. So, travelers are a dream, an idea.
Storm clearing.
Yeah. The decision to abandon those who need you. They will help you bring peace to poor Artemis. Return when you are finished. So, you see the quest continues. So, I have to seek help. So, a copy of Artemis has been stored in the Mind Arc. I wonder if it's worth more now. Probably not. Where is it? Where did I put it? Is it in cargo? No. Oh, I don't know where I've put it. Maybe I sort of have it and don't have it. Oh, I can... Oh, I don't know where it is. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Or maybe it exists in some sort of liminal state. Who knows? Doesn't matter. Alright. It really should exist somewhere in my inventory, though. It bothers me that it doesn't. Okay, where's my ship? See, no danger at all now. That's a nice looking ship. Trying to see what it is, but it's hard to zero in on it here. It's only a C class. Alright. I've scanned you, yes. Oh, there's something new. And there's something new. There we go. Again, tough to, you know. It's so close, I might as well pick it up. So, 25, 23, oops. Oh, well, let's gather this first then. Pick up some nanites, or maybe a useful piece of technology, although it's usually not the case. Alright, destination reached. Let's start digging. That's pretty deep in, eh? There we go. Picked it up. Okay, anything else close? Unknown building. It's only 85. I know, I should be going back to the space anomaly. But, you know, things are easy to grab, just grab them because everything takes so long otherwise, you know. Alright. So, let's go back, present the, you know what? I'm going to save that for the next meeting, or the next episode. So, let's find that building that wasn't far, if I can. Wasn't far. I should be able to see it fairly easily. There it is. Oh, there's a couple. Okay. That's the one I saw earlier. That's just a small settlement. This one looks a bit larger. And doesn't appear to be an abandoned one. So we'll land here. And we'll call it an episode here because we've done something fairly, you know, contained. So, crafting the mind arc. So, that's where we'll save it. Till next time.